This is Aussie Mac Zone. We'll cover everything Apple, including Macs, iPhones, iPads, and more. All this from an Aussie perspective. Sit back, relax, and insert yourself into the zone. The Aussie Mac Zone.
Welcome to show 154 Aussie Mac Zone. Garth and I will be rocking through tonight. I'm off site, so we've got different speakers and different microphone. But Garth's still there, solid as ever. How are you, buddy?
Well, I'm still here. I don't know about solid as ever. Well, actually, maybe I am as solid as ever, which is not very solid at all. So, Michael, you're sounding not so bad. Given that you're using the built-in mic in the MacBook, it could be worse. Could be worse.
Yeah. Excellent. Yeah. There's
obviously a lot of fun going on in the background there.
yeah, there's a bit of party going on.
Awesome. See, listeners, this is the kind of man you've got here. He's on holidays, he's missing out on a party, and he's still coming to talk to you lot.
Well, these are the nice people, not the people at the party. So, remember, ATH web hosting, .com.au, Australian servers, affordable, competitive plans, 99.95% uptime, and friendly help when needed. So we've got a few stories this week, my friend.
Very good. So, I'm not aware of anything that's gone on in Apple. I don't think there's been any news at all.
Yeah, we got iOS 9.3.4.
Oh, yeah? Or public beta, or developer beta 5, as the case may be. Yeah.
So with iOS 9.3.4 Essential, yes, because it addresses an issue where an application may be able to execute arbitrary code with kernel privileges. The description in the Apple support page says a memory corruption issue was addressed through improved memory handling. MacRim has also pointed out that iOS 9.3.4 also fixes the Pangu iOS 9.3.3 jailbreak exploit. And Apple credited Team Pangu for discovering the memory corruption vulnerability.
They actually credited them. That's nice.
Yeah. Yes. Well, it saved them time and money, didn't it?
Yeah, well.
We also got watchOS 2.2.2.
Yep.
Which is also a security fix and bug fix update, which we highly recommend you do.
Absolutely. And while we're on that subject, Michael, I might mention, I don't think I mentioned to you last week, I'm running the watchOS 3.
Are you?
Yeah.
Are you?
And loving it.
And how are you enjoying it?
Absolutely fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Yeah.
Jealous as now. I am jealous as.
Yeah. It's I think we had a new beta of that come out as well, obviously. At the same time all the other betas came out.
Yeah.
Didn't notice any differences so far, but yeah. It's a nice it's really good. I'm not seeing the kind of speed improvements that some have mentioned on stage, for example. But just I really like the dock with under the Friends button there. And there's a few nice little things that you'll come across as you use it. Yeah.
So currently, if I want to send a heartbeat to my wife's watch, I use the Friends button, and then choose how you can choose to send her a message from the Friends button. How do you actually send a heartbeat now? Do you know?
So in your dock, there's a Messages app.
Okay, and you just
use the Messages app from the dock. Well, you can put whatever you like in the dock, obviously. Yeah. So one of the default ones they put in there is Messages, and from in there you can, it's like opening the Messages app rather than opening that little Friends thing. Yeah. Which basically took you to Messages anyway. You just go straight into Messages. Yeah. And obviously if there's if you've just received a message, you'll have focus straight on that, or if you haven't got anything unread, I think you see the last couple, like a higher level list, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. Yep.
Sort of a list view of different messages. Yeah. So that part works works well.
Excellent.
Yeah. I don't know, Michael. Do you want my heartbeat? I haven't got anyone to send a heartbeat to. So
anytime you like.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, also, I was having trouble on my beta version phone where the news stopped working on my 5, and that's working again now. So I'm very happy to report that one of the updates fixed my news, Apple News. So that was
very good.
So I do use it more and more these days.
Yeah, I am too. And you know, after you said that last time, I noticed I was having a similar sort of issue in that it just wasn't updating. Well, I don't know if that's what was happening for you, but for me, it stopped updating. It wouldn't get any new content. But no, it seems to be working again for me as well. Yeah.
Yeah, they may have just turned it off for a while too, because that's what they do during some betas, don't they? It's turn bits and pieces off. So
could be that too. Yeah, could be.
Now, I don't know whether we did this story a couple of weeks ago, but it was in the news again this week. So Apple lambasts Australian banks over call for iPhone NFC access.
No, see, a couple of weeks ago it was the banks having to go at Apple. Now it's Apple having to go at them, is it?
Yeah. So Apple is strongly criticised by 3 of Australia's big banks to jointly negotiate a deal over access to the iPhone's NFC mobile payment hardware, claiming it would compromise security and scooper innovation in the field. In a clear opprobrium of Commonwealth Bank, National Australia Bank and Westpac, Apple told the Australian Competition and Consumer Commission that allowing the banks to form a cartel to collectively dictate terms to new business models and services would set a troubling precedent and delay to the introduction of new, potentially disruptive technologies. In a 3-page submission to the ACCC, Apple accused the banks of using innuendo and misstatements in their application and said that granting access to their iPhone's transmitter to allow bank apps to facilitate contact payments would compromise Apple's hardware, harm consumers, and lead to less competition. So, go ANZ.
And American Express.
Yes. Oh, that's right. I keep forgetting them. Sorry. Yes. I don't have one of them. But I've been using it all week while I'm on holidays. Works like a dream.
Yeah. How you get many interesting looks?
Yes. Yeah, a couple of places, especially when you use your watch up here.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah, no, very good. It's very good. And also, I managed to use Apple Wallet because Jetstar have the part where you can put your boarding passes on Apple Wallet, and that was excellent.
Oh, okay. Yeah, right.
One less bit of thing to think about. Just make sure it's there, and away we go.
And fly away. Yeah.
Yep. It's great. So, and more good news for Australia too. This is excellent. Universal search on Apple TV goes beyond US services with Australia's Stan. Apple has silently added Australia's Stan to the list of services supported by Universal Search on the Apple TV, representing the first time the feature has gone beyond US-based companies. I think that's awesome.
That's fantastic news, yeah. I'm not subscribing to that one. We had a trial for a while there, but yeah, that's really great.
Yeah.
And it's good to see that they are making moves outside of the US and actually, making the deals with the companies they need to make deals with to.
That's right. Yes.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Now, this next one, I haven't actually tried it myself yet. I'm going to actually do it tonight. But Siri joking with users in response to some Pokemon Go queries. Apple has updated the Siri response database with some lighthearted remarks for users asking about the widely popular Pokemon Go mobile game.
Right. Shall we give it a bell, shall we?
Yeah.
Hey Siri, are there any Pokemon around here?
Find any matching places.
Okay. No. Oh, I don't know what sort of commands you have to ask her.
No, that's what I haven't found out yet. But also, I'm actually in Townsville, away from home, and in the beautiful warm weather. And I was up here for a wedding, and the girl, she was given some really nice diamond and pearl earrings for the wedding day, and she shows her Pokemon earrings because they meant something to her.
Oh, my goodness. That's amazing, isn't it?
Yes.
I'm not sure how horrified to be there.
Had something. I don't know. I don't understand the Pokemon lingo, but it had something to do with her choosing her husband.
Right. Okay.
Choosing him. So it's something to do with
Fair
the
enough.
Pokemon lingo. So.
That's good. That's good.
So another awesome thing that I've discovered this week: multiple device Wi-Fi logins, and so easy with handoff. So I'm currently away. I'm just beginning to understand how convenient it really is. I join a Wi-Fi network on my Mac, then in the middle of a podcast, because I actually did Aussie Tech Heads the other night.
Yep.
I needed to look something on my phone, but didn't have the login card with the password on it.
Mm-hmm.
But I just looked at it and went, oh, it's already on there.
I know.
It's already connected. Done. It's so easy.
It's fantastic, isn't it? I've had the same thing. I booted into Windows at work on the work Wi-Fi the other day.
Yeah.
And I'm like, why can't I join? I'm like, oh, it should just join itself anyway. Like, no, it's not going to. I'm on Windows. I've become so reliant on that. You grab a Wi-Fi password once, stick it into one of your devices, and before you know it, it's there everywhere. Yeah, it's just the coolest thing. That.
And it's really easy because on your Mac you choose Apple Menu, System Preferences, General, allow handoff between this Mac and your iCloud devices, or on your iPad, you go to Settings, General, Handoff, and Suggested Apps, and turn that on. Okay. Awesome. And I didn't do any of that because it's obviously on by default. That was great.
Is that what's required there? I thought that was part of iCloud Keychain. So if you set your iCloud Keychain, your Wi-Fi passwords go across in that mechanism.
Yeah, maybe that's...
Because it's been there, I think that came in iOS 8 even.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
A couple of years ago I noticed it. I'm sure.
No, I don't know. I can't answer that, but I just know how awesome it is now.
Well, yeah, that's right. So basically, default settings, you'll have it.
yeah, rock on. And you think nothing of it until it actually, something prompts you to that's right, it's done.
Yes.
Simple as that, yeah.
It's cool when, for me, the way I really, one really useful thing was I got a Wi-Fi password off a local coffee shop.
Yeah.
And you don't feel like asking for it again. You didn't write it down. You just joined up on my Mac. And then, now obviously all my other devices are using the Wi-Fi as well. Without having to ask them again.
Just works.
Yeah, just works.
Yeah, thanks, Stu. So, just a reminder about Aussie Tech Radio at aussietechradio.com. We've also got the Aussie Tech Security Podcast and the Aussie Tech Head Podcast. So, yeah, get on. I did the right thing for you, Garth.
Yeah.
And wound Eric up a little bit on that.
Oh, that would have been fun. I should have heard.
Last Thursday night.
I'll have to check that one out, actually, to make sure I bump that up the listening queue.
So, yeah, we had a lot of fun.
Very good.
It was good. We're laughing at the census mainly. That was most of the show, was just laughing at the census.
Yeah, I'm sure. That's not surprising, that one. Far out. Mine was no issue whatsoever. I got it done on the Sunday beforehand.
Perfect. See, you're too far ahead of the queue to get any hassles.
Absolutely.
You're just trying to show off again how productive you are, aren't you?
I'm so organised, yeah. I didn't see a single story for tonight.
Well, does that mean China got your information, but it doesn't matter anyway?
Oh, China, Schminer. I didn't get nothing.
Yeah. I agree too. So quickly get your iPhone IEMI number. So you can go to Settings, General, and scroll down, or you can just call *#06#. So if for some reason you need your IMEI number in a hurry, that's the quickest way to get it, and it'll just show it up.
Okay, *#06. Okay. I don't remember the last time I needed my IMEI number, but there you go.
Yeah.
There's a nice little way of getting the field mode like that too, isn't there? Can't remember the code. Just to get, actual number of dB minus whatever dB for your connection if you're in a. How are you finding your connection up there?
Good.
Yep.
Good.
Excellent.
Yeah. I haven't had any problems doing my podcast or the other podcast. It's been great, and they're both of my places are on NBN apparently. So.
Oh, okay, nice.
Yeah. Another thing that I learnt this week, because I've had lots of time to do things and get asked lots of questions by my friends up here. So, group messaging in iOS. So you all know that you can send group messages by just typing more name or numbers in the number area of your message. It's just start to repeat your message. But did you know you can then name the group? So you just type, say, Dan's wedding, and it'll reach all that people in the group.
Yes, I did. It's awesome, isn't it?
Yeah.
And I like under iOS 10 how it just sort of, or even was it doing this under 9? If you start typing, even if you haven't named the group.
Start typing the people and it lists it out. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it works great.
So tell people how you name a group, Michael.
You can. So if you've actually put in, say, 10 people, the first choice is you can actually just go into your contacts and it'll actually list that group in there, and you can change the name of that group of people to, say, Dan's wedding. Or on your Mac, you can go into contacts, create a group, and then drag each person in that group across individually into that group.
Okay.
And then so it's on all your devices then. So.
Yeah, right. Oh, I didn't know you could do it like that, but yeah, I guess it stands to reason. And if you're making a big group up, then that would be the way to go, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Depends how often you're going to be doing it too. So.
Yeah.
No, but say you've got a group of people specifically to, say, your department at work or, things like that. Very convenient. So they're having to put them. If you don't even think about it, you might put in Fred's name first, and the next time you put Julie's name, the next time you put Wendy's name. It won't actually set the group up, whereas if you put Fred's name first every time, it'll actually prompt you. So.
It'll prompt you. Okay, yes. Yep.
Yeah. So another thing I learned while I did a lot of tidying up too so I'm spending time on my iDevices, and the other day I was removing old apps I didn't use anymore and old photos. And then I'm looking through my calendar and I notice in iCal, any appointments you have for the rest of the day show up as a line at the bottom of the day. So if you scroll up and down, you can see the lines as the appointments disappear off the screen. They just remain a line.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And then you scroll back the other way, and that line then becomes an appointment with a line still underneath it because there's one at 3 o'clock and one at 6 o'clock, and you've scrolled through it.
So, okay.
It's there.
Yeah.
So,
right.
that's something look at the lines. Oh, the line's not there. The line's there. Oh, let's have a look at another day. Oh, yeah.
It just shows you how many appointments you've still got that are on screen, sort of thing.
Yeah.
Very nice.
That.
Didn't know that one.
It just happened. No, neither did I till the other day. I hadn't read about it, hadn't heard about it, and it's as simple as that. It's one of those things where I get time just to, I'm sitting on the plane going through all the crap. Oh, look at that. Because you've got so much time to kill at an airport, for example, that you just...
Yes.
Yeah. So I'm running out of things to say now. Oh. Short and sweet.
Yeah, I think given you're on holidays, and I think you need to get back to that party going on.
Yeah, a bit rowdy. I apologise for the background noise, everyone.
No, it's all good. It's all good.
Yeah. Don't forget to listen to Aussie Tech Heads too, just so that you can show us winding Eric up.
Yeah, definitely. I'm going to bump that one right up the listening queue, I'll tell you now. Thanks for spending a bit of time with us, Michael, when you're on holidays. Far out.
Yeah. That's it. I've got no more.
That's your lot for today.
Yes. Thank you. That wasn't very long.
No.
Short and sweet for everyone.
Exactly.
All right, man. Thank you.